I'm James Wright.
And I'm Krista.
We have 4 kids. We call ourselves the half dozen, right?
Kind of crazy.
Our oldest is 6, 4, and then we have a 2-year-old and a 3-month. We moved to Missouri about a year and a half ago, and we've been going to Church on the Rock for a little over a year.
It was just really homey for me to come into. I don't know. I believe we got hugs, and you didn't.
Yep.
You couldn't just go sit down in church. You got hugs and people shaking your hands even before service started, and you're like, wow, they really care.
We were going to service for about 6 or 7 months, and then Growth Track started pulling at our hearts, so we decided to take Growth Track, and that impact has led us to realize our kids aren't too young to start praying, to start realizing who God and Jesus is. So we speak more truth to the kids. Krista has been speaking more truth to some of our neighbors, and it's just making us more bold.
Because you know that wherever you are, I met a lady at the library who just moved here from Florida, and they were also a multiracial couple, and I felt super comfortable inviting her because I know they're going to be welcome no matter who they are.
We were talking about Eat Sweet Night, and I was thinking about the Wizard of Oz set and how they were down there smiling, shaking hands, dancing, 3 hours, maybe more straight, and every time we saw them, they had the same attitude, the same smile, and I think Church on the Rock has built a legacy by pouring into their volunteers, by helping them understand this is bigger than us, big picture, because you can't bring a community together if you don't have the leadership and the people there to make it a reality. And I think, having a Dream Team Member of the Month and just recognizing, people that may feel insignificant, okay, yeah, I did something, but maybe what I did is not important. No, the pastor and other people are like, hey, what you did is important. We recognize you, and keep doing that. So I think the legacy is built by so much emphasis on the Dream Team and just how important they are.
The more we pour into the church now, the more people it's going to reach in the future. And you can see it. You can see it every weekend when I peek and see how many hands are raised, because you just celebrate and know that these people are finding Christ and giving their life to Christ.
Sometimes I get to Uprising early, and I get to see the high schoolers praying for Uprising, not the adults. The high schoolers praying. I counted 11 high schoolers there early praying for their own Uprising service. I've never witnessed that at a church before, and I'll continue to give. I'm getting teary-eyed now because that's why you continue the legacy.